It says I'm live. Let's see if I'm live. Surprise! Yeah, I wasn't prepared either. I got home and I was like, I've got an hour. So let's see if my internet cooperates. The snow, I don't know what it's been doing to my internet. If my camera goes wonky, though, it is the internet. I apologize in advance. You can't control everything. I've tried to control most, it doesn't work. And there we are. And I'm all alone. That's to be expected. I didn't even tell my friends. I was just like, let's see if we can. And how long it takes us. Okay, I am here. I am unattended. That means I am unsupervised. That means let's find somebody to mess with. Oh, okay, I'll behave now. I'm no longer unattended. My friend Stephanie at Quilting with Stephanie Stitches is here. I was bored. Hi. Darn it. I was alone for a second. I was thinking about all the mischievous things I could do. My coffee's almost gone. How are you today, Stephanie? It is good to see you. The house is quiet and it's all mine. Yeah, people are going to start saying, what is wrong with this woman? I don't get to come on this late in the afternoon normally. Maybe I'll be able to now, though, if kids' schedule keeps up with everything. Michelle the Quilter, hello. June Hansen, hello. Oh, Michelle, hello, ladies from snowy central New York. It is snowy Ozarks part of Missouri here. And I underestimated how much time it was going to take to clear the car. I warmed it up for almost 20 minutes. Then I go out there and there is still ice all over the windshields because it melted and it turned into ice. Stephanie's doing pretty good. I watched yesterday the sew along that Stephanie's doing with Steven, Land Designs, the idiot quilter. I hate saying the idiot quilter. I know it's fun and all, but it just goes against my hashtag kindness matters. Unless it's about me. I can diss myself all I want. Oh, Stephanie says, ours melted away too, but no ice. Yay for that. I'm hoping the rear window is cleared off because I did not clear it off. I cleared off the side and the front. And wouldn't you know it, the second I get into the little city, which is the block, the one stop sign, I'm running into a sheriff coming the other way. I'm like, oh, he's going to pull me over for obscured rear view. And I knew he was going to follow me most of the way to the highway. I was doing the speed limit. I told my son, I said, can you watch that side mirror? He says, I thought you could see. I said, I can see. But if his lights come on and I don't hear the siren, I can't keep an eye on the road and the guy behind me at the same time because I mean, really, he could have pulled me over for having that rear view window like that. So he would have been within his rights, I'm pretty sure. Luckily, he wasn't a jerk. Anyway, made it to the highway. Still can't see out the rear mirror. Rear mirror too. June's doing good. That's good to hear. I haven't seen you in a while. Like I said, I never get to come on at this time because I usually have people here and the lack of wanting to. If I don't do it when I first get up, the want goes away. Because I have to deal with more people. And the more people I have to manage to be able to do this, the less I want to do it. Nothing against you guys. It's just people are troublesome in my house. So, 5 people. Yay. Thank you for joining me on this live. Like I said, I didn't tell anybody I was on. I thought I was going to get away with something. What? I don't know yet. Didn't even put my YouTube thingy. It's recharging. It's a pendant volcanic ash my bonus mom made for me. Didn't even put my YouTube jewelry on. That's where I was going with that. See, now that I know I only have 45-ish minutes because I got a phone call coming at 11:30 my time. It is now 10:19 in Central Standard Time. Whew. See how fast I can talk when I get nervous. Thank you all, and thank those of you who have came over from Steven's channel. Oh, that is not a good way to start. I appreciate it. And I can put links in. Let's see. I cannot balance the keyboard on my leg, though. If you haven't joined Stephanie over at Stephanie's Stitches, we call her Super Steph because Wonder Woman was taken. There's her link. My friend Sylvia. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie says my interview was great. That's the general consensus. I've been getting a lot of, you guys were great together. You're funny. And I appreciate it. I get funnier the more nervous I am. So if I'm ridiculously funny, there might be a problem. Let's see. My friend Sylvia, who does FPP, has a sew along going on her channel with a free pattern as long as the sew along for that is going on. And then she'll go to the next one and the next pattern will be free. There's Sylvia. My friend Melissa may be on later today. I sound like a big old commercial, don't I? There's a lot I got to get in because then I feel bad. That is not how you spell Melissa. And I feel bad if I forget people and things. I watched Yvette's live last night, and she is going to do a swap with the fabric patch, and I knew I was going to forget her name. Kristen? I was following her, and now I've lost the channel name. Yvette has it on her page, though. I wonder if I have it in the bot. We usually have things like that. Let's see. Scrap Fabric Love. Is that who Kristen is? Somebody knows. Guess who, Nancy? Hello. Juna Hansen, I enjoyed you both. I think she's going to say Stephanie. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. I was going to. I really don't like the sun on my fabric or on me this morning. We don't need to light this up anymore. I'm teasing. My mother-in-law sees this. I will get in trouble for that kind of thing. I think I made her a mod. If I didn't make her a mod and she comes in, I'll make her a mod. She won't know what to do with it. Anyway, I started this morning was just problem after problem after problem. This I did not have a problem with. I don't want to undo it. Blanket stitch on my pig in a blanket. It's a little bit further in than I wanted. And I tried going further out. The problem was last time I did the blanket stitch, I had pockets because I just messed it up. So I'm being extra careful this time. And it's fine, especially for my first time. I'm not beating myself up over that. But I got most of it done this morning. YouTube. I can't post anything from my cell phone I got last year. My old cell phone, I can post to YouTube from it, except for I don't have it set as private. So everything I was uploading was going straight to the feeds. And I was like, no, jeez. Content creators, if you post from your phone, post it as private, then you can put all the information in on your computer. Do as I say, not as I do. I will have to fix that soon. I haven't done it yet, but I was going to put FOMO in my bot to say, you've retracted something and now the host is panicking. Well done. Just because it cracks me up. It's like, what'd you retract? Because, I'm thinking it. I try not to say it because it's usually fat fingers are a problem. Spell check helping us is a problem. Oh, June, yes, you're fine. My fingers aren't working yet. Sorry, Stephanie. Okay, we're just going to give grace for today to everyone. There is going to be misspellings. There is going to be half words. There is going to be random things putting into the chat because nobody's awake and our fingers are too fat to hit those stupid little keys. How was that? Good morning, Beverly Akins. Hello, Coleen, and everyone in the chat. It's good to see you, Beverly. I haven't seen you in a while. I go on so early, and I know it's a problem for a lot of people, but you can only do what you can do. And I beat myself up for enough stuff. That ain't going to be one of them. But I did think, amen. Guess who Nancy says? If you want to see all the crazy that goes on in the chat, you should have your chat box up for the replay. Oh, goodness. I got my giggles out. Maybe not. Yesterday, I was waiting for Marie's Scrappy Creations to go live. I never got the notice until like hours later in my YouTube notifications. That annoys me. Okay. I finally got some. I'm lazy. I'm going to put it out there. I'm lazy. Hi. Nice to meet you. Path of least resistance. I wanted, when I originally did a mock-up of this, and I don't know how to spell mock-up, so you're never going to see me spell it. I don't feel like looking it up. It had a white, let's see if I can tilt y'all without making you seasick. Pardon the tilt. When I originally made this, it had a white, I don't even know how I got that around it, echo around it. And I thought this 1/4 inch binding would do the same thing because I like that look. Then probably use the blanket stitch. Melissa, I don't like you. Melissa, I guess it's probably the easiest stitch. I don't know. Didn't go easy for me the first time I did it. Probably use a blanket stitch and put this white down around the pig. I'm doing all kinds of things I don't usually do, or I haven't done. So it's kind of like a daily case of hold my coffee and watch this. And I will get back to the chat in a second. The crown Sylvia made me is adorable, but I didn't pick the right proportions. That's a me fault. I'm just going to print it larger. I might actually do it on a yellow on this yellow background instead of the black background because I think I might like that better. Although it looked okay in the mock-up, I think I might like that better. Let's see. I don't know. I may wind up doing it on both. And this is FPP, my messy back. I am unashamed for that. Okay. Cute crown. Good morning, Sherlock. So surprise. Now, if I was her and Melissa, I'd be like, I've talked to you all morning and you couldn't tell us you were going to go live? No, I couldn't. Because then I don't get to say surprised. I get to say, you expected me. Crown looks cute. Thank you. I could tell Sylvia either. I should drop in Discord and tell her, but she's busy. Yes, surprise. Maybe I should tell Melissa. She's supposed to be live later today. And Yvette is doing her penguin sew, I think, again on her Friday sew. Yes, I am unashamed. I tell you about my friends. Even if they don't know that they're my friends, I'm pretty sure Yvette knows that she's my friend. Oh, this was so easy. Now, granted, I'm only showing you things that didn't work out perfectly. So if you try it and you haven't tried an applique or something yet, you don't get discouraged and quit because it's not exactly how you intended. Okay, first of all, had I used black interfacing, you wouldn't be able to see this little white line right here, but that's okay because I'm going to outline it with white. And even if it wasn't, I had a plan B. I don't remember who I saw it from, and I don't want to throw out names randomly. Black magic marker. Carefully, just pull this over and whoops, and hit that white with the black magic marker. I'm not going to say where I've done that before, but it works. And I'm probably not going to get this close enough. My stitch up here, you can almost see it's not entirely straight, but you know what? The back of a pig ain't entirely straight. I don't think. I have looked at pictures. Did I put her? Oh, I should have my mother-in-law. She doesn't have YouTube, but she has Facebook and Instagram and the web page for the fancy pigs. I wonder what I'd put her under if I did put her under something. Her name is Jill, by the way. So if some weirdo Jill comes in here saying she loves me, it's a problem. Oh, I'm getting my surgery this Sunday. So I should have all that stacked up here ready to organize Monday morning. There's Melissa. I feel like this was the best game of hide and seek ever. Melissa says, howdy, y'all. Okay, she said, oh, I just went too far. The fabric markers. I need to get some fabric markers. I was wondering about that. See, the last thing I fixed, I might as well tell you what I fixed. I didn't want to change my thread because I'm lazy sometimes. The thread I was using was off-white. I cannot even tell you where I fixed that, but I did. Couple of little spots, I could see that off-white thread, and I fixed it. Melissa. Let's see. Fabric markers. I'm going to write that down because I will forget. This is what happens when I organize things. I keep forgetting I put all my pins in here. And then the problem is paper. It's never in that drawer. Well, if that's the first drawer I look in, why isn't it? I know. Because that drawer has other jobs. Leave that out. No, I did not find the tool that shall not be named. A song came on this morning that reminded me of that. I was like, oh, that is a seam ripper song. I can't remember what it was now, though. Lots of squirrels. Let's see. Everybody say hello, hello, hello. Sherlock Sews today is full of surprises. Son just bought me Chinese food for lunch. I want to go. Hasn't been that long since we had Chinese. And because the best Chinese restaurant, the guy who invented the cashew chicken that Springfield is known for, if you heard of cashew chicken, the best restaurant is his. It is like half block from the VA where my husband is going to the doctor at. So if we get a lunchtime appointment and he can eat, we get cashew chicken now. It may even get him to go to the doctor more often because he likes it. Love Chinese food. Got to learn yum Chinese. Everybody wants Chinese food. The other day, everybody wanted brownies. That was Don's fault, who was at work. Don, my quilting project. Why can't I say names right? I don't know. It's an issue, though. It's not intentional. My tongue gets tied and my brain doesn't work as fast as it ought to. Is that not how we spell Dawn? Because I know she's in here. My bot went to sleep. Let's try that again. I do have subscriber only mode on. So you have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes. It keeps my chat safe and kind and nice. And all of us have a better atmosphere. Did you like that, Melissa? That was my Pollyanna for Melissa. Okay, it's not working. Why is it not working? I'll try copy and paste straight from it. Surely I can use it. I'm the owner. It was sleeping. Oh. Now it's awake and it's going to spam us Don's. My quilt projects. Well, it's working now. It was working earlier. I was sharing links. I know how. Oh, did I put Stephen in? Because if I put Stephen in, I intended to. I always have big dreams of what I'm going to accomplish in a day. It doesn't always come to fruition. I use big words. Oh, come on. Melissa, Sylvia. We got super earlier once I learned how to spell super. All kinds of links popping up in your chat. If you don't have the chat up, pop that up so you can be sure to check that all out, because you never know what kind of nonsense we're going to put in over there. Angel. Hello, Angel. Angel, Halo Inspirations LLC. She has a shop, haloinspired.com. And while I'm talking shops, Quilting with Stephanie Stitches has an Etsy shop, and it came up when we shared her. Is the name there? It doesn't have the name there, but she has an Etsy shop, a web address, and her and Yvette have retreats that I hear are fun. If I could travel, I could work, and I could have money to travel. Guess who, Nancy? It is something to have insurance for meds, and you have to get meds pre-approved before they pay it. Has taken a week. Girl, hopefully I don't have to do that again. Oh my goodness, I must have missed something. I am sorry. The VA has really taken it's a newer building. I did miss something. I'm sorry. But he just started going. He qualified to go to the VA for a while, but he just started going now. He has to go to the town we usually go to for a test on the 1st, which will tell us whether or not where we're going to go next, where I'm going to go next. So hopefully they get things done as quickly as the VA. Because when they did the CT, the amount of time it took us to get home, like an hour because we stopped for breakfast. The hour it took us to get home, we no more got home. He had to go back to the VA for 2 very strong, that I'd never heard of before, antibiotics. So that was really nice that he didn't have to wait until the end of the day till somebody decided to call to let him know what was going on. Because some doctors' offices will wait until they're closing to call to let you know, which is nerve-wracking. I think they're trying to, okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that. I think they're trying to get rid of our elderly people, making them wait all day. You could give people a stroke. Just say, have I introduced myself? Thank you, Nancy. Nancy says, praying for you both. I appreciate that. Angel says, talking to Beverly Akins. I try to put a T in there. It's the singer's fault. My favorite Southern Belle. Hello, Beverly Akins. Yay. And Angel was on yesterday. I was lurking because my husband calls at that time. I did get the replay though. Let's see. Tried to chill the squirrels out so I can get on track. Anyway, the first half of the pig, you know what? I can do this really fast. If my machine bothers you, the noise, turn your speakers down because there's nothing I can do about it. It does have a couple of pads under. That kind of sound good. Under it to try to stop that. I do this, the closer to the edge, I'm getting braver. I'll show you in a second. This won't take long. I did learn when I was making masks, when you go around a circle, pivot on your hand. Don't try to turn your fabric, just pivot on your hand. With your hand on your hand. Don't pivot on your hand, that sounds weird. This is what happens when you've actually got the entire cup of coffee in you. But I'm trying to see where that needle's hitting, so maybe a confident sewer, I just zoom right past this. Right through this. Look at that. I'm even going to remove the pins and not hit them while I'm on the live. I don't hit pins when I'm not on the live, as far as you know. Try not to get any pockets. This is a Brother, nobody asked, but I'm going to say anyway. Brother CP60X. I always forget the name of it. I rearrange the letters. No, I'm not dyslexic. I just say things wrong. Stop that. I'm supposed to get the other piece of this fabric today from Missouri Star. Charm packs I ordered from Yvette, but they had a snowstorm and I wasn't going to order more right during a snowstorm. What I've been doing is pulling this back, getting my thread underneath, pulling it through. Well, I've been trying to pull that thread through, which, oh, I hate doing this. Nails are useless to me. So then I can just tie that off and clip threads. So let's see how well we did. We did just fine, just so you know. I'm trying to find a spot where I know I was further away from the edge. Okay, there. Let's see if we can. Okay. I think you can probably see how far it's hard to see the camera. That's not bad. Let's see. Oop. That's not bad. It's going to be a wall hanging. It's going to be in about a 10-foot wall space. It looks like a rhinoceros right now, doesn't it? Just wait. It'll look like a pig. And I have to add a tail. I'll get the tail added. So that is half the pig. And then, run back over to chat really quick. I never did introduce myself. Hi, I'm just a random chick doing a live because I can. How's that work for everybody? Hi, I'm Coleen Sews and Chats, and I'm normally on at 6:30 Monday mornings. It's not 6:30, it's not Monday, but I'm on now. Because I like to talk. And I was left home alone. I'll show you. I could have sworn I had some, I think it's called salt and pepper. A jelly roll. I want to say Wyndham Fabrics makes it. I could have sworn I had a jelly roll of that. I think I just kept thinking I was going to order it and never did, though, because I can't find it. And I miss you. I don't know what happened, but all I saw was Nancy say, and you miss us horribly. It's hard not being around normal people for an entire week before I get to see you guys again. Anyway, I might actually have to order that jelly roll. I should have done it when the jelly rolls were on sale. Were they on sale? Missouri Stars had charm pack sale and a layer cake sale. I don't know if they had the jelly rolls on sale or not. I should pay attention. And I should scroll up to see what everybody's saying. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I am very happy with it. Oh, I didn't miss much. Oh, Angel says, thank you, Coleen, for stopping by. We appreciate our lurkers. That was me. That was an Angel. My husband would see something like that and say, well, you made it sound like she said it. She didn't say it. I said it. Now that we got that out of the way. Can you tell I have to have both sides of an argument with myself all the time? Oh, I don't know what Melissa's doing. That's okay. Don't need to know. Very nice. Thank you all. We have such a supportive, friendly atmosphere here. Kelly Cruises, hello. And Kelly, I mentioned this Monday. Kelly is over that 600 mark. Yep, well, that's not how you spell Kelly. Not today. Maybe another day has got a T in it, but today, that's how I spell Kelly. And Sylvia, you and me FPP, she's gotten over that 600 mark. So yay! And everybody's growing. Melissa's at 16.6. The words to say that number just left me. 1,660 something. Probably more by now. Deborah Holtman, hello. Surprise. I didn't put surprise in the title because I was messing with people. It was hide and seek. By the way, Stephanie, quilting with Stephanie Stitches, she won. She was the first one to find me. 1671. Woo, Melissa, look at you grow. Kelly says, I love my quilting friends. Me too. Growing is awesome. Yes, it is. Oops. I need to get to where I can see if my husband or my son text me, because if the son gets out early, I've got to leave early. And if the husband texts me early, he's not going to be coming home early. But you never know when something could go wrong. Expect the worst, plan for the best. Today I'm not going to be a fortune cookie. And I'm going to apologize for this noise that this little bag's about to make. I made 46 of these, and they are 5 inches. You can barely tell that there's 3 fabrics. I don't know what this block is called. I'm sure someone does. If they don't, hey, put it in the comments. I just woke up the other night and I was like, I want to sew 2 charm squares together and 2 at a time HSTs, and then another one over that at like 2 at a time HSTs, and this is what you get. I knew that. I forgot that when I did it, but I decided I was going to make a whole bunch of them. And maybe, this is how the jelly rolls out. Less cutting is less cutting. Whoops, I didn't have to do that. I've got a random one on the loose. Oops. I'm thinking I may just, that's a lot of sashing that little. I'll put it up like this though. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. I may just make them into individual blocks like this, just going around, except for not, something like that. And just turn these however they drop, that's how they're going on it. I'm not going to stress about it. But I thought that would be pretty. And I should have enough to do the entire back. If not, well, I don't know what I'll do. Improvise, because that's kind of what I do. That had very almost shiny paisley on it. What is this? This one is caramel macchiato. What is that? Wilmington? Wilmington. Seems like I like theirs. And this one is cookie dough. Now, did I get them because of their names? Yes. Are they still pretty? Yes. I was like cookie dough, cookie dough. I kept seeing cookie dough. And will I buy cookie dough this weekend? Yes. I bought brownie mix last week. I bought a water only brownie mix. I don't know what that's going to be like. I can sew some of these lumps in here. It'll be fine. I also got a brownie mix that has the standard oil and eggs. And yeah, I can make them from scratch. I used to get lots of requests for my brownies. One bowl brownie recipe. And it would be different if I had help cleaning them up. Actually, I might. My husband is much, much better at that than he used to be. The man does dishes all the time. Don't tell him that's impressive, but that's impressive. It shouldn't be. I have a power strip. Actually, it was right before I was on with Stephanie. That's what I was doing before I put a power strip on the side of this. That way I can reach the button to turn it off and on. It's not on the floor because I was using my foot. Yes, I know, it's weird. Who uses their foot to turn their power strip on and off? But it's easier. That thing's on. That's why I was seeing something weird in my peripheral vision. It's on all the time. It doesn't work great. My husband said if this camera goes out, I can always use that. And by the way, I give a disclaimer at the beginning. It's not my camera or my computer that's giving us issues. It is our internet. And we have great internet most of the time. When someone else in the house logs on or turns their computer on, turns their devices on, it redistributes, which is weird, but that's what it does. And I lose picture quality. It stinks. They've been asked not to. Which is another reason I'm on right now. There is nobody here to log on. So if it goes wonky, it's the internet people. Mean old people. Oh. Congratulations to everyone on their numbers. Oh, Melissa, I don't know what you're going to Deborah for, but you have to go to her for something other. Lots of congratulations. Thank you. And Miss Ellen must be doing better. I saw her using her cutie frame. I've got another one that I have to catch up on. I don't have to catch up on it, but I like to go visit on her channel. She was looking in well spirits. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to starch that. So I say, I usually have the cord to this running in back of it, so it's out of my way. We can situate that. Yeah, I'm going to change the threads. And yes, I am sewing straight from a bobbin. I got tired of finding the other ones. No matter what I used, it was going to give me a problem. But as long as I put it in a bobbin and put it right there, I don't have any problems. Voila. I made that bobbin disappear. Hannah. Oh, so not so bad. Part of my reach. Okay, it's not alive until you've dropped something and your nose itches, which my nose just started itching. No, forget about it. This is the thread that kept breaking on me, though, when I was trying to quilt my 3-yard quilt. No, that's not what I was going to do. It uses the bobbin faster than it uses the top, so I put the one with the most in the bobbin. And I will get back to chat. I did not just come on to ignore it. Although I did think about, kind of doing that. So everybody could chat. I could get things done. I can get things done anyway. I appreciate everybody jumping on the surprise. Whoops. I didn't think I had anybody that I was watching on Thursdays until the afternoon. Melissa, who might be changing her times. We don't know. And no, I'm not cutting them. I'm just literally putting them on and sewing them all the way down the strip. Can you tell who I watch? I don't have a prize for anybody that guesses, but guess. Oh. Melissa. See, I always look up. Agreed, Coleen, just go with it. Okay. I always look up and I see the strangest comments. But Melissa, no man ever got shot while doing dishes. Just saying. True story. Oh, looks like Nancy's back on her new phone. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches says, me totally. My husband always says that nobody has a unique idea, really. Most everything has been thought of at this point. So every time I open my mouth, I think, this ain't unique. It's maybe for me, but in general. Angel says, what about a booster or another router extender? Now, he did say it was the router, but this is the router through our internet, and we did get a different router that was supposed to, I think it had some type of booster thing built into it. It wouldn't work with our internet provider. After fighting with that thing for a day, we finally looked up and Googled some stuff, and it's never going to work. But they did give us a new router, so maybe they'll upgrade their routers again. It's been 3 years since they upgraded, and they left us with the old router for like 10, even after the new ones came out. I do have lots of software I should be playing with. I was thinking I never have time to get with the OBS, the Streamlabs, and that one that is on my desktop. Angel told me about DaVinci Resolve 18, I think. I haven't gotten into looking in any of those because my mind is going 90 to nothing on everything else, but I've decided I'm going to have to one day. I need to just sit down and try that stuff. I've tried to get Tech Boy to help me. All he says, if you got it off of Google, it's probably corrupted and fake. And anyway. Deborah Holman, if it's on the floor and has a button or switch, I use my toes to activate them. LOL. That's right, you do. Smart people do that. If it's on the floor, why are we bending over? Our toes are flexible. Even if they weren't flexible, I talk about the strangest things. Uh, oh, Melissa's going to Deborah for muffins. So we're all going to go. See, by the way, Dawn was talking chocolate chip cookies. Except for she didn't have chocolate chips. So, who, by the way, is at work? We have those router booster things all over the house. Our router. Okay, my computer is, let's say it was right on the floor here. The router is right here. I'm direct wired to it. So it's not like I'm running off Wi-Fi or no, I think I have a brand new cable on it. I was thinking the cable might be the problem because we had to replace our son's cable that goes to his room. Angel says, LOL, right, Kelly? Sherlock sews, LOL, that bobbin just jumped right out of your hands. I know. It escaped. Unlike the seam ripper, it didn't get far. Yes, I'm still looking for the seam ripper. We won't talk about it though. It was traumatic. Oh, Kelly says she's also going to make a Christmas ornament tomorrow, she hopes. Yay. Quilty with Stephanie Stitches says yes. Sherlock sews, still have to play with my Cricut machine and the embroidery machine. LOL. I know. Every time we're doing something, she's like, oh, I've got one of those. I should use it. Yes, you should use your stuff. Push all the buttons. Everybody have fun. We're okay. You know, I'd have this whole thing sewn by now if I wasn't so chatty. Oh, I don't want to use this foot for that. See what I use that for? The universal foot and my 1/4-inch foot. I seem to be getting out all the time. They fit in there. I never have to dig for them. See? Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Dadgummit. Pardon my language. Demonetize that, YouTube. Melissa, I forgot to tell you. YouTube was taking everything because my other phone, is not set to make everything private as soon as it goes up. So I was putting up videos all over the place this morning. Shorts. Oh, that could have been bad. Anybody know what I did? And now you know what the little black button is for. Yes, it's a hump jumper. That sounded weird, didn't it? Push it, put the foot up, push it, drop it, and it glides over the bulk. Kelly Cruz says, I ordered Kona solids yesterday for the Violet Craft wolf pattern. I'm excited to use my new seam roller. Yeah, ripper in the mind. Got the idea from Tiff doing skull over. I almost couldn't say that. I don't know why. Cool. Sherlock says we'll try to get into her second sewing craft room this weekend. I did not reset this. It was still on the blanket stitch. And now I can't count. There we go. Now we're wearing, jeez. You about got to see my machine do something very bad, which goes, oh. Not running over pins. I admit to nothing. Running into the metal plate. Like I said, I'm not even caring how I'm putting these on, just putting them on. I'm leaving a little space because I like to cut them apart and have enough room to make sure it's straight, just in case I'm wonky, because we're a little bonky around here. I may actually use pardon me, a few from both rolls. Stop that. I get onto things all day long. Something's falling, something's going that I want to stop. And I will look back and chat in just a second. I should be back home in time for Melissa's live today. Assuming I'm upright. See, this is where my seam ripper would have came in handy. I don't want a stiletto. My seam ripper can't be replaced. Unless you go to Walmart and then they're like $5. No. Okay, maybe my seam ripper can be replaced. Oh man. My bangs must be tickling my nose. Angel, LOL. Only you can come up with a funny name. If you don't mind, I would love to steal it. Steal away. I'm sure it's not original. I'm joking. That's going to go on a short eventually. Can you think of the poor people going to be clicking on that clickbait? I don't intentionally do clickbait, but I think I come up with funny names sometimes. And I think everyone needs to see it. Or at least, the couple thousand that look. I'm not bragging. That is not the norm. But I appreciate it. Keeps me feeling that crazy is the way to go. That was uncalled for. And something else that occurred to me yesterday when I was ironing all of these. I'm going to say double HSTs. I don't know what they are. When I was ironing all of them, and I was using my spray starch on them, the Stay Flow that I got. I watered it down some more, and it seems to work and not get as much residue on my iron now. I watered it down, but I was thinking when I was opening them, spraying all of them, one of these days I'm going to have to get that acorn pressing pen that Steph has and see how it does, because I really liked how flat they got, because I had half of them I had just pressed with iron. I hadn't sprayed anything on them, and they were a little, curly. I never thought that I wanted that until I wanted it. It's a starch or starch. It's a starch pen. I don't know how well my hands will like that, though. I don't know. That's what I mean. It's just something I need to try, because that way your hand's holding something like this and drawing a line. This way you're squeezing it, which is kind of half dozen of one, six of the other, whatever that saying is that I probably just ruined. My mother-in-law may be working today. Bonus, mama. She watches ever since she found that I have YouTube. I told her I was making this, but she watches every one of my lives. She called me the other night. She doesn't mind me talking about her because she knows I will. She called me the other night to tell me how amazing I was and how supportive she is of me. And I heard my bonus dad in the background say, "I'm so proud of you. I love you." And I was like, makes you feel good. Trade is out. Want to go path of least resistance? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want it underneath the darker side. They're all going to go that way. Yeah. I'm just playing. Hmm. Let's get another one. They're all different designs on them. They have one, they're feet, but every time I see them from a distance, they look like hearts. Let's see if this will get it. No, oh, kind of. It looks kind of like hearts. Mm. And I'm not going to worry about starching them or anything else. It's a wall hang and it's the back. I'm going to press it though. Okay, back in chat. I apologize. I've been gone for a while. Oh, see you later. See you later, Lori. Sherlock Sews. Daughter's on the phone. Saw Kelly has a bit of work this afternoon. Seeing clients this morning. Chinese food. I'm still about the Chinese food. Lori. That would be funny, Coleen. You see, that's why I do YouTube. I make myself laugh. Oh, hang on. Kelly Cruz's crafts and quilts. I was thinking of getting a clapper. This one. Now I know Angel has clappers in her shop. You're in Canada. I have no idea how that works. This was a cutting board, cutting block that this one had made for us. It was the mortgage company that we initially had when we got the house. The guy's father made these. I had my husband cut off a chunk, and I was like, just big enough for my hand to fit around, which my hand doesn't really like that. That's kind of big. And I use it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Oh, speaking of dirty irons, I was exposed to Magic Iron Cleaner. It is awesome. Magic Iron Cleaner. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up. I know the ladies were telling me that the Magic Eraser will clean it. And I know they make cleaning cloths thingies. Mine just had a little residue on it. I used soap and hot water and rinsed it off really well and left it upright to dry to get it out of all the holes. I guess I could have turned it on. It would have dried, but hindsight. Marie! Kelly said, you know the wood thing. Yes, the clapper. When you iron, you use the clapper, iron that seam, put it on there. It helps make it know that that's the way it's supposed to stay. How is that for simplified? Marie is here, Coleen and everyone. I'm so excited to be making it to at least part of your live. LOL, I love you too. I go on really early usually. Everybody's saying hello, Marie. It's good to see you. I see. This one has gotten more use since this other one took off. I know I didn't do it. If it wasn't me and it wasn't the two guys in the house messing with me, It indeed grew feet and walked off. Oh no. Oh, okay. Car's still warmed up. So I forgot I have to leave at 11:32. Man. Aw, thank you. Deborah says, we all love you, Coleen. I love you guys too. You guys are the bestest. Gotta go. Need to dry my hair. Look presentable. I didn't bother. We'll try that Monday. Have a great day, Kelly. And I better cut this off because I probably do still need to warm up the car. It's like in the 20s out there. And I should get something to eat because my shakes are starting to get the best of me between the essential tremors and the blood sugar, which I've had tested by the way. Doctors say there's nothing wrong with me. It's the tremors. Go figure. They're brilliant. Anyway, so nobody wants to see me doing that on a live. We're talking about that. Let's move on. Everybody, have a great day. I appreciate you coming and visiting me on this surprise, and maybe I'll get to do it more often. Left to my own devices, you never know what I'll come up with. Like the hump jumper. Take care. Don't forget, Melissa is on this afternoon. Lord willing, and the weather and satellite all cooperate with her. Yvette is on tomorrow. Steph is on Saturday. And then we start over again. It's good seeing you guys. Aw. Angel says, thank you, Coleen. Love you. TY for being the light today. Oh, it's Zoe and Marie's. And that brings me to my closing. Be the light you hope to see in others. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week and weekend.